Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday again, and just coming at that topic, sticking with the topic of roadblocks, and what's stopping people from home ownership, and one of the huge ones is credit. Right, and your credit score is really, really important when it comes to getting a mortgage and getting yourself qualified. And even if it isn't a roadblock, if you're not careful, it can also affect your interest rate and everything else. So I think always keeping in mind, like credit is I talk about it all the time with credit. It is a mysterious beast, right? You see, lots of people are watching their credit on all these different services out there, these free credit watch services, which is great. You should be doing that, but keeping in mind that the credit score that you're seeing often is not an actual true FICO score, and even if it is, there are several different FICO algorithms, but what it is really good for, all these online services, being able to track what's going on, right? You will quickly notice if something negative shows up. It happens where we've seen it with clients where everything's going along great, credit looks great, and then all of a sudden they have something where, even a bit of identity theft or whatever it may be, someone opens an account in their name, isn't making payments. These things happen, right? So with credit, if buying a home is on your radar at all, and really frankly, if buying a car, anything credit related is on your radar, you need to start watching your credit. Good credit will save you a ton of money in borrowing. And so you've got to make sure that you are really tuned into it. I know lots of people that I work with, they're like, I haven't looked at my credit in a long time. And I get that, right? Because it's like, how do I get a credit score? How do I do all these things? There's services out there that make that very easy now. And you've got to be tuned in. Not looking doesn't mean it's not happening behind the scenes, right? So yeah, I honestly think even if it's on the 1 year sort of horizon, get a good understanding. We can pull a credit report and show you exactly what's there and exactly where your score is. You can also look at all these online services, Credit Karmas, all those guys, and start getting a sense of where that credit is. Because if there are some issues, some time is really going to help you out. It gives you the opportunity to get in there, get some things fixed up. If you've got old collections, get those negotiated. There's lots of ways to handle that. And so you've got to get all those things. The three main, the three biggest criteria that go into a credit score are first, of course, your pay history. A really clean pay history is the first and most important thing towards having a great credit score. Next is utilization of credit. So if you've got $10,000 in credit and sort of revolving lines or whatever it may be, and you're using 9,000 of that or 10, that's going to impact your score negatively big time. You get that paid down for sure under 50%, but I've heard ideally under 25%, and you'll really see that score pop up, right? So that's really important. And then the other one, and this just happens with time, is longevity. How long have you had your accounts? People that, I see this all the time where people have some debt, roll it all into like a zero interest account, a brand new account, and then close their accounts that have been open for a while. Not a good plan. You want to keep those accounts that you've had open for a while, keep those open, keep those active. And when I say keep them active, you have to use these credit lines. Even if it means buying groceries, buying gas, whatever it may be, and you should obviously always pay that off at the end of the month, that's where you're going to have your best credit score. So again, if you're looking to buy a house, you've got to be tuned into your credit. It will make a huge difference, a really huge difference in what you can achieve, and certainly even if you can achieve buying a house, you want that score as high as possible, because that's what's going to really have an impact on your interest rate as well. So that's it for this week. Again, I'm Bill with Franklin Loan Center. Please share this with anyone. We'll talk to you all next week.